Hi class, so today I want to talk to you about certain things that I've learned so far in this public speaking course. Some of the things I've learned is not to say as much as I usually do. It's not really because I'm nervous or anything like that, it's more because I just kind of forget what I'm about to say. Another thing that I've learned are the different kind of speeches that there are. Some of the speeches that I've learned are improv, persuasive, and informative. Impromptu speeches are speeches that are on demand. They're not prepared and you've had no practice to even try to do them. They're pretty difficult depending on the topic. To me, they're probably easy in my opinion. But an improv speech, for instance, the 2012 elections, Obama and Mitt Romney went at it in one of their debates. It was actually their first debate. Now, Mitt Romney did very, very well because he's used to improv speeches, talking right on the spot, just like that. And Obama struggled very much because he usually has a teleprompter. That would be an improv speech. Another kind of speech that we've learned about are called persuasive speeches. Persuasive speeches are making the audience truly believe what you're trying to tell them, making the audience be on your side. Persuasive speeches, in my opinion, can be difficult because you never know what kind of audience you're going to have. You don't know how difficult it's going to be to really make that audience be on your side. And it also depends on the topic as well. That is a persuasive speech. Another speech, my last speech that we've learned about, are informative speeches. Informative speeches are speeches that are describing something, like giving information to your audience. For instance, an example of this would be at the 2013 doctor conventions for orthopedic surgeons, in Houston, Texas, actually. They had a speaker, and this speaker was giving an informative speech about these new hip replacements for older people, like 70s and above. And they were explaining how these work and how much easier it is for the surgeon, and how the recovery time is a lot less than it would with your typical hip replacement. It's also because a lot of the hip replacements that they were doing in these patients were failing after 5 years. These new hip replacements will last about 10 to 15 years depending on the severity of the person's hip. And this speech was very informative to the audience, giving them a lot of information on these new hip replacements. So that would be an informative speech. So far, learning about these speeches have definitely helped me a lot. Just learning kind of the different speeches, and definitely very interesting to see everybody's opinion on certain things and on certain speeches and everything like that. So I look forward to finishing this class up and learning more. Thanks.